Right, now let's talk about YouTube. YouTube Shorts. It's a new feature. The best way I would describe it is TikTok for YouTube, right? So YouTube is beta testing a new feature on the platform, which is essentially vertical videos that are less than 60 seconds long. There's a few interesting things really here because number one, in order to be able to properly use it, so in the sense of using your smartphone app to create shorts and upload shorts, add music from YouTube's music library, etc., can only be done in India. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, if you do want to do it anywhere else, then you need to upload a vertical video that's less than 60 seconds long, and you need to use the hashtag shorts in your title and or your description. So for the rest of the world, you kind of have to go through this weird process. The first thing I want to talk about is India. Why India? Now, I think it's the obvious reason for India is firstly, massive audience. We have a lot of Indian followers, and Indian followers, shout out to my Indian followers. Absolutely love you guys. Always there, engaging, very interactive. Absolutely love it. And the numbers that are in India are massive. You just cannot ignore the numbers in India. But what's even more interesting is that why did YouTube pick India out of all places? Well, you might know that recently there was a particular app that offered a very similar feature that got blocked in India. So it looks like as soon as TikTok got blocked in India, again, I'm not saying this is what YouTube did, but it seems like YouTube obviously saw this opportunity that, okay, TikTok was, I believe, India was one of the, if not the biggest market for TikTok in the world, right? That's cut, all right? So you've cut that lifeline. There is no TikTok in India. What does YouTube do? Swoops in, slides in, and tries to get a hold of this audience. So that's why they've introduced this feature. Because I was just like, it would be so much easier for me to create shorts using, the app as, I do on TikTok, as I do on Instagram Reels, as I do on wherever else, right? Rather than having to go through this kind of weird process. So I know you've used shorts more than I have. If you share your experience, and then I'll show my. Well, it's still more than me because it's double the amount I've done because I've only done one. But obviously, we're new to it as well. But what has your experience been so far? And then I'll share my experience.
It's been chaotic. So just a quick addition to what you said about how shorts work is the Indian market is the market it was focused on. A few people outside the Indian market have the ability to do shorts directly. So Daniel on his device actually has the ability to just upload a short through they call it the short carousel, if you will. So basically, the way shorts work is that there are no ads on shorts itself. So if it goes through the shorts carousel, there are no ads. If it will still show up on your YouTube feed, then there are ads on there. And now you can run ads on shorts if the short is between 25 seconds and 59, so between 25 and 59 seconds long. So that's, if it's less than 25 seconds, you can't put an ad on it. That's just the stipulation there. Now, in terms of my experience with it, it's been very hit or miss. And, I remember we were talking about this, I put up a short about the S Pen on the Galaxy S21 Ultra, and it kind of started off slow. Then overnight, it got like 10,000 views. I was like, "Whoa, what's going on?" And I believe it was accepted into the Shorts carousel, as opposed to just going up on my feed. So, it's a weird process.
Hit or miss. See, this is what I don't like. This accepted into the Shorts carousel. Like, okay, so me as a YouTuber, right? I uploaded a short. It didn't do too well for me, unfortunately, because based on my my average sort of views on a video that I put on YouTube, we're looking at maybe 200,000 to 300,000 on average. Hopefully more, sometimes a little bit less. But this short that I did, which was an unboxing of the S21 Ultra, is only on about 60 something thousand views, right? And that's because obviously the watch time on it is going to be minimal, right? So in terms of being picked up on the regular YouTube algorithm, zilch, it's not going to get picked up because the watch time, the algorithm's going to see the watch time, it's minimal, it's not going to recommend it to people, right? Whereas the me uploading it, I was hoping that, okay, it's going to go into the shorts. I really don't like this current experience, right?
Yeah.
Surely, I know it's in beta, but surely there's got to be, there's got to be an easier way, whether you give the beta to verified content creators who will actually be pushing your new features. But this sort of weird process where you upload a video which actually still goes out as a normal video, you include the hashtag shorts, and then it may or may not essentially get featured as a short in this carousel. It's very, very weird, and I really don't like the way YouTube has gone about this. I think they could have gone about it in a better way. And
It is a last minute thing. You should think
it
about
seems
it.
like it. Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, and it shows that it's a very last minute thing. Now, obviously, the whole short video format thing, TikTok has made it massive. Instagram obviously jumped on with Reels, and now YouTube is coming in with Shorts. I'm interested to see where it goes. I really hope that YouTube can, kind of fix it, because what I would, this is my ideal vision. YouTube, if you're listening and watching, what I would like is a button to upload a short, but that short, like on Instagram, you can choose to have it on your feed or not to your feed, right? That's the way I would like it, because I don't necessarily want that short to go out as a normal video, because that's not what my audience has subscribed for. My audience has subscribed to my YouTube channel for full length reviews, unboxings, camera comparisons, etc. They've not subscribed for shorts videos, right? So if that's the case, then I would want some sort of separation there.
Question for you. If you want that separation, do you want YouTube to take away YouTube stories and
No.
rather have shorts? Because I always find that stories, even though they do well over time, they're such a disjointed aspect of YouTube, because again, we don't have the proper way of communicating with fans. Like, you can't just DM a fan, which is always the hard thing of doing a giveaway on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Because you can't actually talk to. You almost have to go to Twitter or
Yeah.
somewhere else just to
Yeah,
get the person.
I mean, stories. The way they've done it is, if you want to reply, then you have to reply with another story, which again just doesn't make any sense. And here's my thing, because I actually use the community tab on YouTube quite a bit, and I think that it's actually a really good way to engage with your audiences by posting images and things like that. But again, it's very limited. Like, a lot of times I want to upload a carousel of images on YouTube as on my community tab. Sometimes maybe I want to upload a short video like I do on Twitter. It'll be a short meme video, for example, right? That I've just done. I don't necessarily want it to go out to everybody's feed and be featured on my channel. I just want it as a community post. The problem with the community posts are they're very limited. And this is the thing, like, for me, the way it is, okay, YouTube, if you're going to introduce a feature that everybody else is doing, literally everybody else, when it comes to stories, when it comes to community posts, whatever it is, if you're doing it after everybody else, then you've already know what's working. Why are you still behind in the feature set of these? So, for example, community posts, again, not having the ability to post a carousel of images. I can only post one image and it can only be square, right? Like, YouTube, you're late to the game on this. Why can't you learn from what everybody else has done and straight away come in with features that everybody's going to use? You know what I mean? It's not that hard.
No, it isn't. I think they're not using the right approach for it. So, for instance, I want the ability to be able to communicate directly to fans. And I think that feature should be tiered down. Heck, started with influencers who are in the millions, so that you can actually work the bugs out, because they are the ones who have the most amount of interaction per se. And then it goes down and it goes down lower until you either open it up, or you say until you become a YouTube partner, then you have the ability to communicate with someone. That's an easier process to it. And then if you're going to do stories and shorts, almost segmented in a certain way, those things are very community based. If you really want to help influencers build the audiences, those stories should not be a notification thing. They should go out to all the subscribers on it. The stories should literally, to me, That's the best way of just building the community, because that's just a community thing before it starts going out to the rest of the audiences out there. And then, have things like you mentioned, the carousel images, allowing you to be more of a more multifaceted, because you want people to stay there more. Because, part of what a lot of people have been talking about with shorts is using shorts' ability to lead people to their bigger videos. So I can give you a short about gaming on the S21 Ultra, and you're like, okay, that's pretty cool. I'm like, yeah. Now, I know you guys looking for more games. Check out Genshin Impact, Call of Duty, yada, 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 on the main video with the link right here. That's what a lot of people are using that for. And if you're going to place those, look at it properly and go, stories is a nice community element that can add to building that passion where people go, like, that's a creator I like to follow, I like to look at. And then shorts is a nice way for the creator to send out information that says, hey, I'm doing something cool. It's like a little trailer if you want to, or you can make it just
essentially
many shorts, whatever you want to.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of work that needs to be done on YouTube Shorts. Are you using YouTube Shorts? What do you think about it? Drop a comment below on YouTube and let us know what you think. I'm interested to see where it goes. Obviously, if it is a feature that picks up and it's something that I think is interesting, then I'll definitely be using it a little bit more. I hope you enjoyed that clip. If you want to hear the full podcast episode, then that will be linked down below. And if you want to see more clips like this, then be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss them. Thanks for watching. This is Saf on SuperSaf Speaks, and I'll see you next time.